Hello everybody. Hi. I thought I needed to at least turn on the microphone since apparently my model needs to be re-exported. Talia, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And let me greet everybody. While I'm at it, also sorry, just realized you can hear double the audio. Let me mute myself. No, it's OBS being a little dumb. Thank you so much, Darkat666, for the follow. Hi Solo, hi Toxic, hi Yash, hi Truck, hi Demon, hi Panpan, hi Volpa, hi Deku. Of course, hi Talia, welcome readers again. Hi Nino, hi Yuji, hi Asmor, and hello to everyone. I do apologize again for the issue. Like the model that needs to be re-exported. So I was trying to fix something, but I have a backup copy of the model, and one where I make edits. Problem is I opened so I made some edits to my model earlier today because I wanted a couple of changes, but I edited the wrong one, one of the outdated backups, and it added a couple of bugs that I had to fix. Hello Black Rose, welcome. So I have to re-export it again, the most recent backup without the edits, but but that's okay. I am almost done. It's saving. It takes a little bit because my model is heavy. That's okay though. So, hello guys, welcome. Today it's Subathon day 1 on my 3 days Subathon. I am very excited. So I'll make a ball as soon as I can, as soon as Live Studio has finished exporting physically, which should be almost done. Oh, okay. So the goal is at 200 subs, and I'll show you in a minute the goals that you'll be able to unlock. Okay. Also explain what we're gonna do today. And here we are. Pam pam. Hi. So you can see the goal on the top over my head, right there. Okay. Hello Peter. Welcome. No eyes, I had to re-export my model. I made some changes that didn't quite I modified the wrong file. So the model that I had on VTuber Studio was a bit buggy, so I had to re-export the newer backup. Hello, Ruben. Oh, I'm sad to hear that. I hope that you'll get better soon, Rose. And I hope it's not too how's the word in English? It's not too serious. Hello, Delteros. Alright, so let me put myself at the side here because today we're gonna have a subathon. Yay! So first of all, let me show you the goals. So I will quickly open for you the subathon graphic that I made. Okay, there it is. Actually, let me move here. There it is. Alright, so SUBATHON TRIATHLON. That's how I call this event. Look at it says. Alright. Oh, congrats for the master degree. By the way, you can do it. Okay, as you can see, there are quite a few options. First of all, we have the goals, which are on the very right side of the graphic. The total goal, like the last one, is the 200 subs, and if we reach more than 200, there will be a special surprise. So at 5 subs we have chat next to it. So you guys basically you decide what I should tweet, and as long as it's like something that's not too weird or hateful, everything works. Then we have tier list chosen by chat. You guys choose a tier list for me to make. It can be anything. It can be like fucking Five Nights at Freddy's tier list again. Oh, it start today. Start today, Chris. That's the first day. I am illustrating because like it started at midnight, so it's like 00 of like 7 of September. So today for me, because for me it's the 7th. I have no clue, Rose. It depends on a couple of factors. So I don't have a certain reply yet. You guys have to wait for my exam to be over before I can tell you anything about that comic. No, it's a comic. I'm doing it for my final exam. But before I know if I can make it available for purchase, as maybe a copy or like digital available for free, that depends on how my exam goes. Yeah, no. Kara says, wait. I'll do your improvised replay. As soon as I finish explaining. Calm down, guys. That's okay. Let me do things with order. I am very disorganized. I will lose my train of thought. Okay, so at 20 subs, I read you a story, and you choose the story. That's for like my usual streams, like I have a plan for the subathon, so you'll have to wait for that first, and then we can do like the rest of the stuff. So at 35 subs, I buy all of the chips that I find and I make a tier list. I'll try them live and I'll tell you which one I like the most and which ones I didn't like at all. At 50 subs, I will sing you a lullaby. I can do that during the subathon even. At 80 subs, I will play a horror game. Of course, keeping it ASMR. I'll let you guys pick one from the games that I have. Although I have a hint of what you might choose. At 100 subs, I'll make you a 10 to 15 minutes video where I drink your blood. It's a sort of a role play video, you know. At 125 subs, I will order a not safe for work scab art. That's right. You heard it right. Nikki Hanzo. At 150 subs, I will do the Among Us roleplay. For your joy in my suffering. And at 200 subs, I will do a date roleplay live. So, incentives are for gifted subs. At 5 gifted subs, I will give you a kiss. At 25 gifted subs, I will make you one mini doodle. So a little sketch. And at 50 subs, I will put your name on my body. So I hope that you get access to 149 subs. To tell you the truth, I really hope we can get more than 200 subs. I've never managed to, like, with the subathon, I never reached the final goal. So I really hope this time that I can make it. And it will be during 3 days, completely in ASMR, of course. And yeah, that's the event. So for the roleplay, actually, okay, we'll do it like that. We'll first do Karose's improv roleplay redeem, which is like should be like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll make you vote for the actual roleplay that will be 1 hour long, and I'll let you pick which one is the theme, because I have 3 choices, 3 different themes for the roleplay, and you'll be able to choose which one. Oh, thank you, Asmar. So, let me make a poll. Kara, if you want to tell me what's the prompt for your theme, In the meantime, I'll make the poll for the actual roleplay. The big one, I mean, the one that will go on for like at least 1 hour. Alright. And here it is. Here is the poll. The 3 options for the big, long roleplay are maid cover, nurse, and classmate. Please feel free to vote for the one that you prefer. Thank gracias. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. One of my options was classmate. In case you're lucky, you get both, I guess. Alright, let me change then in my clothes. Hello, Dance. Welcome. Okay, 1 second, I need to make this fit. Okay. And alright. Unknown Color Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. Alright. Let us begin. I'm so tired. I've been studying all afternoon. Look at the time. Look at it. It's almost time for dinner. Say, why don't we stop our studying session here today? We can relax a little bit before going to eat. It's 6 after all. I usually eat at around 7:30. I'm already getting hungry, to be honest. What do you say? Hello, Sayu. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. What do you mean you slept in class? Huh? Why aren't you listening? Today's classes were very interesting. Granted, I didn't really completely listen to them. I was drawing. You saw the teacher's face, didn't you? And she realized I still was listening. She thought she had me. Oh no, Hanzo, you haven't been listening. Huh? Joke's on you, old lady. Joke's on you. See, that one homework that was due tomorrow. The math homework, I mean, did you manage to solve it? Nah, I didn't. I think I messed up at one point. Oh, hey, don't look at me like that, okay? I tried my best. But when I had to do like all of these operations or whatever, my brain just went pew, and I just gave up. Can I copy it real quick before I go home? Oh no, I'm not trying to cheat. You know I'm not good at math. I've done my best. Hey, don't look at me like that. You're being really mean right now, you know? You should let your fellow friend copy your homeworks for once. Just this once. Please. Please. What do you mean no? Then always help me out. You know I'm not good with this kind of things. Okay, now. You know what? Forget it. I will tell the teacher I had something very important to do today. I'll just make up an excuse because I haven't finished it. You know, I think I've made half of it, and it's probably wrong. And it's okay. See, what if we order pizza for dinner, and while we wait for pizza, how about we play a game? Okay. Now let's play a game. It's very easy. If you win, I will pay for pizza. Yeah, I will also pay for snacks tomorrow at school. I'll get you a snack. Yes, I will finish the marathon work. If you can guess what I'm thinking, that is, come on. You're allowed to ask questions, then I can reply with yes and no. Yes, pizza's very good. Hello, Kayuka. Are there cat girls in the maid cafe? Yeah, maybe. No, I'm not thinking about blood. Why should I? Come on, it's easy. Lots of cats? Don't be silly. I don't like to have a lot of cats, but that's not what I was thinking right now. And before you ask, no, I'm not thinking about tomorrow's homework. I'm not worried at all. Come on, we can do it. You can guess. It's quite easy again. So Cat 13, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang. Pizza with pineapple? You're close, but it's not quite what I'm thinking. Okay, one more try. You have one more try. And if you lose, you're gonna pay for the pizza and for my snacks at school tomorrow. Oh guys, quick, someone please vote in the poll. I can't do both. Oh, thank you. Okay, made cafe one, nice. No, we did agree on snacks. I said I would pay for the pizza and for snacks at school tomorrow. I did agree on that. You wanna try? Come on, don't waste it. It's easy. You can. Yeah, you got it. Alright, I'll pay. But can you lend me €5? Cause I think I only have 10, and if we're gonna order pizza, it's gonna be a little bit higher than that. I'll give them back to you tomorrow. Don't worry. Thank you. Let me go to order the pizza. Yes, hello. Yes, I'd like to order 2 pizzas, please. I'd like a margherita, and my friend wants a... Oh, hold on a second. What kind of pizza do you want to order? I'm not gonna order pineapple pizza for you. You know I don't like it. Yeah, 1 second. They're still deciding. Yeah, they want a 4-cheese pizza and a sweet plantain pizza. No, they do not. They absolutely do not want the one with pineapples. No, they don't want that. No, they don't. Oh, one with a lot of meat. Yeah, they did not specify, that's okay. And yeah, that's all. Oh no, no drinks, just the pizza. I'm not that rich. Yeah, can we get it in an hour, please? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, I'll order your pizzas. No, we did not agree on milkshakes. We said pizza and snacks at school. I did not agree for milkshakes or drinks. That's Anya. You want one? You gotta pay it with your money. Well, should we relax a bit on the couch? Yeah, don't worry, you can doze off. is. I kinda is. Yeah, sleep well. I'll wake you up when the pizza gets here. Don't worry. No, I promise. I promise I won't look at your homework and copy them. Yeah, my word. I'm a trustworthy individual, after all. Yeah, go to sleep. Yeah, the pizzas will be here in half an hour. Don't worry. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I'll wake you up when they arrive. Perfect. Sleeping like a baby. Let me just go copy that math problem. Oh, Damien5528, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang. And Socket13, thank you so much for the follow. If I haven't greeted you. Alright. So, the main roleplay one. So, for the rest of the stream, I'll be your trustworthy mate. Let me just change into it. A second. Okay, here I am. Here I am. Oh, okay. Oh, think I forgot forgot the years. Wait, that's the important part. How could I forget it? 1 second, 1 second. The I'm almost done. Wait. And one second again, sorry. Oh dang, wait. I'm trying to add the tail. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, this took a while. There you I am. Oh, Winnie! Winnie, thank you for the sub gift. And also thank you, Deku. Wow, let's go. Thank you so much. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang. Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you so much for the follow, yeah. Welcome to my maid get cafe. I am Hanzo, your personal kitty maid for today. And you're all very welcome in this maid cafe. You're allowed to pat my head, but not for too long, or I'll bite you. And you're also allowed to give me your food if you want to share. I like food. I'll let you pet my head for a little bit longer in exchange for food. Oh, Hype Train. Valpo, thank you for the gifted sub. And Nico, welcome. Welcome to the Make Cafe. So, I see that there are a lot of new customers today, yeah? So, let me introduce you to our services. Besides my beautiful company, which, by the way, you should feel honored to have me here with you, yeah? I will offer you our delicacies, or very tasty food. I will try to do my best, but I can't promise anything. I'm very clumsy, yeah. When you think about the sub, I am Hanzo, your Nieko, nya. So, let's see. You should call me master. Rule number 1, because I am the king or queen or ruler of this maid cafe, and you're just a mere customer that is being blessed with my presence. Yeah. So, what are we gonna do today, servant? I can bring you our best cappuccino, or make you a number rice, and then I'll spend some time with you, and we can chat a little bit. Yeah. So let me go get you our special offer of the day. You gotta pay for it. I'm not offering it for free, but it's very tasty, yeah. So let me just get it, yeah. Let me get our delicious offer. Ta-da! It's a cappuccino. Yeah. Here, have it. It's still hot. Not as hot as me though. Yeah. Hello thro, welcome. Welcome to the maid cafe. What would you like to order? Let me blow some air on it so it's not boiling hot, which by the way is the temperature of our food here, because I like it hot. You know, the kind of temperature that makes your tongue burn, you know. Yeah. Hello girl, welcome to the maid cafe. What can I serve you? Let me just make this cappuccino a little bit tolerable to your weak mouth. Okay, try now. How is it? Wait, let me try it. It's the right temperature. Trust me, you can drink it now. Take the cappuccino, or I will drink it. And yeah, you will still have to pay for it. That's a rule. You're not drinking it, so someone has to do it, and that's me. So do yourself a favor and drink the damned cappuccino that I prepared with all of my abilities. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. You know what? You're not appreciating it. You're not appreciating it as much as you should be doing. So I will drink it. I will finish it for you. Don't worry. Very tasty. Let me. Hello, Kevin. Welcome to the maid cafe. Yeah. What would you like to order? Okay, let me put the cappuccino down since it's empty now. And let me take your next order. Okay. Back. What? Oh fuck, wait. Huh? It's buggy. Ayo. Fucking. This fucking stupid date. Wait. Didn't. Wait 1 second. Fuck. Let's just ignore the fucking tail because apparently I can't clip it anymore to my mother. Ruben, thank you for the subs. Let's go. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm not giving up on the tail. Just let me take this. Okay. Oh, we did it. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh no, we clipped the rest on the. Why? You know what? Fuck your tail. We don't need a tail. It's okay. Well, we went in the tail. Thank you, Ruben, though. Your master is very pleased, yeah. Oh. Let's see. Oh, you unlocked the tweet. Yeah. So, what should I tweet? Oh, and you also have to choose a tier list for me to make, yeah, and a story for me to read, yeah. Ghost Pancake, thank you so much for the follow, yeah. Welcome to the Maid Cafe. Kira, hello. Welcome to the Maid Cafe, yeah. Would you like to order something, yeah? Yeah, tweet. Please keep it decent. That's all I'm asking. Oh, good night, Pam Pam. Thank you for the lurk, yeah. Please enjoy some rest in our private lounge in the maid cafe. We have comfy beds where you can rest. and you can enjoy the company of our cats. Yeah. Alright, I like cute cat noises. I'm a cute cat named for your insnear needs. If you all agree with carousels, I will tweet that. It's a cosplay hunter. They're not real. Yeah. I am a maid today. Yeah. No, Popo, they are fake. So, my beautiful servants, our main services include some purring and a little bit of making tangog, that's how we call it, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have to take that. That's what I was gonna do later. Seconds next. Okay, I'll go with Carazas. It's the one that I like the most. Is there a memorize mode? Don't think. Just use the cutter. Storm, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the maid cafe. Feel free to order something. There's a bird outside. Servant, there's a bird outside. There's a bird outside. Can we get the bird? Yeah. Can we? They flew away. Now I'm very sad. Yeah. Well, Yeah. You're at the maid cafe, yeah. I am your personal maid Catonia. No, hey, come back. You haven't paid the bill. Pay the bill and then you can leave. Pay the fucking bill. Oh yeah. I'll have to send police after you. If you don't pay the bill. Pay the bill. Come on. Peter, you're a fucking motherfucker. You're a poor little shit that can't even afford paying for a maid cafe. You literally ordered the cheapest thing on the fucking menu. It gotta be like €5. Get your ass back here, you little motherfucker. Loser. Your life's nothing. You don't exist. It's like you don't exist. You don't even have money. How can you not have €5 to pay for a fucking bill? You ordered the food. You gotta pay for the food. You fucker. Yeah. Sure, Ruben, you can pass it under art. Yeah. Panya. And you'll find me under your home tonight. So I can get that €5. Yeah. No, come on guys. Don't believe Elbow. Just because he's bald, yeah. Here, I'll give Elbow a free cappuccino so he feels less sad for being bald, yeah. It's okay, Elbow. You know what could make you feel better, yeah? You could be petting one of our bald cats, yeah. I know they look like a vocally. They vocally look like a scrotum, but they're also bald, yeah, like you. Like, I mean, you don't look like a scrotum, but you're bald, so yeah. Sort of the same, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, little dance. Bum, 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 bum. Alessandra, you'd be actually very surprised of how many Italian people there are here, yeah. Piede is Italian, Winnie is Italian, I am Italian, Volpo is Italian, Nino is Italian, Big is Italian, Kira is Italian. Half of the people here are probably Italian. Uchi is Italian too, yeah? Yeah. Oh yes, Farsi. Francie is Italian too. Yeah. I identify as a slice of pizza. Yeah. Pizza is very good. Well, Fox is not a nationality. Yeah. Ruben is Italian in my heart. He has the honorary Italian badge. Yeah. Yeah, they go. What about it? Yeah. It's my stream. I make the rules. Yeah. You're at my mid cafe. Yeah. Nice. 69. Yeah. The bot is lying. Yeah. I want to 69 too. Wait, Kira. Yeah. Wait, no, 1 second. That 1 second though, that sounded really weird out of context. Yeah. No other cat girls just have cat pair of ears. They don't have human ears. These are fake ears. They're cosplay. I mean cosplay. I don't have 4 ears. Yeah. If someone draws a Neko Mimi or a Kimono Mimi in general with 4 ears, I'm gonna go mad if 2 of them are human ears, okay? Hello doll! Welcome to the maid cafe. May I take your order? Okay, let me see. Oh, it's so cute. It's super cute, Ruben. Ah. If you have 10k followers on non-alive, you should have 10k followers too. What is non-alive? Yeah. Yeah, you can have hug and put a stone. Yeah. Come here. Oh, I'm not very good at putting, yeah. So you'll have to. Excuse me. I hate you, Peter. Fuck you. Yeah. Hello, Stray. Welcome to the maid cafe. May I have your order, yeah? Oh. Hello, Archie. My kitchen scrubbed clean. Now we only offer food here, yeah. And pets? Directed to me, though. I'm not petting you. You gotta pet me. I'm accepting head pets. Peter, fucking stop. can't. It's making me hard. Hay que perder un tiempo. Isn't it still Seras? Or is it Schrodinger? No, Schrodinger is a different hairstyle, so it must be Seras. It's cat version Seras. Because I had like, or 1 second I thought it was like, no wait, Schrodinger looks different. Okay, so now that you are more relaxed, would you like to have another drink, Nia? God damn it, Papa. Yes, you may, Nia. Okay, let me see what we have to offer. Yeah. I'll pick a dish for you, yeah. I know your tastes, they must be the same as mine. I'm saying must because I'm not accepting anything different than what I like, yeah. So I will decide for you, yeah. So if and I'm certain you will not finish the food, just in case you don't finish it, yeah. So yeah. How dare you interrupt me when I am trying to make an order for you, Nya? I'm trying to decide your food and you dare interrupt me to bake in my place, Nya? I know what's best for you, Nya. You will let me order, Nya, or I will stamp on you, Nya, and not in a nice and enjoyable way. I'm gonna crush your balls, Nya. So, let me get back to looking at the menu, Nya, and don't try to pick something again, cause I decide for you, Nya. Okay? Are we clear? Yeah. Good. We offer a very large variety of food. Yeah. So, what should you get? How about let me see. I'm trying to look for some tasty food, yeah. But truth this. Everything is tasty here. Yeah. How about some sushi? Yeah. Winnie? Okay. Oh fuck. Alright. Alright, Winnie, if that's what you want. I will step on you, yeah. Winnie, this is for not. This is for not playing Monster Hunter with me, yeah. You're mean, yeah. You gotta play Monster Hunter with me, yeah. We gotta do the stuff in Jivan, yeah. Take that, Winnie. Pew, 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 pew. I'm fucking crushing your skull right now. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what we should do to the savage, you know, yeah. Pew, pew. But you won't play with me. Pew, 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 pew. Bad Winnie. Bad Winnie. Bad Winnie. Oh fuck. Houston, we have a problem. I have no clue where I tracked live duty. I'm in VTuber studio. I have to restart it, yeah. I think. Yeah. Because I can see it here. Where is it? No, I tracked it. I tracked it somewhere, yeah. And I can't find it, yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, there must be a way to resolve this problem, yeah. Kevin, you're such a good blood bag. I wish I could say it to you without standing over your body on the floor, but I can't. Hold on to shift. There I click on the application. And oh, it's back now. It's back now. I'm back now. Oh. I won't send you some more. I'll beat you up until you sleep. That's a great idea, Nya. I should do it. Nya. Oh, for Bobo. Okay. Alright. I'll step on you, Bobo. Yeah. Alright, Bobo. Are you ready? This is because you're not going to sleep, Bobo. Pew, pew, pew. Take that, Bobo, nya. Pew, pew, nya, 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 nya. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. I'm stepping on you, nya. Pull, 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 pull. You're all perverts, yeah. Oh, Kira. These kisses are all for you, Kira. Welcome, Necroliner. Yeah. May I take your order? Don't worry. Our maid cafe offer stepping on people's as an add-on, yeah. Thank you for reminding me to drink and stretch, yeah. I'll dance. Another one, okay. Oh, guys. Yeah. I have a request for you, yeah. So for the tier list, do you want me to make it live? Yeah. Or do you wish for me to do it on another stream? Yeah. And you still gotta pick the story. Yeah. Hello, God. Did I greeted you, yeah? But welcome to the maid cafe, yeah. May I take your order? Kisara! Hello! Thank you so much for the rain, yeah. Welcome to the maid cafe. May I take your order, yeah? Welcome, Raiders. Let me introduce myself. I am Hanzo-Chan, a vampire queen, but today I am your personal cat girl maid. Yeah. I am the owner of a cat cafe. I am the cat. You drink the cafe. Yeah. How was your stream, Kisara? Cataline0975, thank you so much for the follow, yeah. Welcome to the maid cafe. May I take your order? Oh, fluffy. I love fluffy things. But it came out very nice, yeah. No, Pierre, yeah. I'm a domestic cat. I don't date bunnies. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was actually lurking. Is it Miyakun Fox model? If I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, Cataline. Alright, you wanna be bullying, yeah? Then let's play a game, yeah? Take a mirror and look at yourself. What do you see? I can tell you what you see in the mirror, yeah. You see a useless member of society, yeah. Are you doing something with your life? Are you working? Are you even touching grass? Yeah. Well, if you're here, it must mean you are not really touching grass. Yeah. Are you mentalized? Of course you're making less. A loser like you. With the girl. That make me laugh. Yeah. Well, this is your lucky day though, because I'll be your maid for tonight, and only for tonight. Yeah. Hello, Jasmine. My cute. Welcome. Yeah. Oh, it's okay doll, don't worry. Have some good sleep and sweet dreams, and please feel free to doze off in one of our special suites with very comfy bed. I will come lay next to you and purr until you fall asleep in ya. Sweet dreams. No, I'm not a real cat girl, baby. This is cosplaying, yeah. What are you trying? Are you trying to pull a trick on me, yeah? Huh, baby? Tell me. Right now, are you trying to get me, yeah? In some weird kind of way, yeah? Well, it's not working, yeah. Whatever it was, yeah. Well, it just means that you will not get food, yeah. I will eat your food. I'll still have to pay for it, yeah. That's our policy. Yeah. Good night, Kira. Yes, you can have a good night kiss. Good night, Kira. Sweet dreams. And sleep well, yeah. Love you. I'm not sure whether or not your existence constitutes the one and the same. So question of which you are or not the being of a cat girl. That's a yes or no question. I am not a cat girl, baby. Yeah. This is cosplay. Yeah. That's a trick question, baby. I know you paraphrased it in a weird way. You're not gonna get me with whatever trick you're trying to pull, yeah. Oh, it's for the subathon, yeah. I am doing a subathon, so the program for today is roleplay, and I'll let chat choose what kind of roleplay they wanted to see, and make cafe one, yeah. Volpo, you're being horny right now, yeah? Are you being horny right now, Volpo? Yeah. Volpo. Oh, that Among Us is waiting, Volpo. You're being a little horny right now, Volpo. Yeah. Very sassy of you, Volpo, yeah. Oh, also, on an unrelated note, yeah, I think I should share the news, but a friend of mine has asked me if I want to join a chorus, which I said yes, because it's free, and I'll be starting next week, yeah, and I will learn how to sing, and you guys will actually have more karaoke streams because I need to practice, yeah. Aren't you excited, yeah? I'll be able to sing covers one day, yeah. Let me make you relax some more with some purring, yeah. That's what the cat does best after all. Headbed. Yay, I love headbeds. Yes, I had a great day, Archenia. Thank you for asking. They are cosplay cat ears. They're not real. Piedinia. Thank you for reminding to drink, Nino. Yeah, but they're fake ears. Piedi. Yeah. I am non-binary, Piedi, so I can't be a cat girl. Yeah. Got you there. Huh? You thought you could get me, huh? Hello, dog. Welcome to the Maid Cafe, yeah. May I take your order? No, we're not eating senya. You know what cats do inside, right? I don't think it's a good idea to eat sand. Yeah. Kisses. Thank you. Hello. Welcome to the Maid Cafe, yeah. Please feel free to order something. Medicine, did you make a sandcastle with the cat litters? Yeah. I'll be very careful with what you're picking up from the floor, yeah. I would actually not touch what's on the floor. Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. Oh, hopefully you never get tired of steppies, huh? Alright, here I come. I'll do it. Oh, Furuji. Alright. Alright. I'll step on Uji. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Take that. Yeah. I'll stepping on you, Chin Yang. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stepping. Are you happy now, Nia? No. This is stepping a foot. You can step on a foot, and yeah. Why do you guys want to eat sand out of all the things you could be eating, yeah? Like, why sand? Yeah. You're in a main cafe, yeah. You can order every little delicious delicacy, yeah. And you chose to eat sand, yeah. I don't think I have 80%, yeah. Sorry about that, yeah. But I may have some tasty treats for you, yeah. If you let me get some food, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Let me get a little snack for you, yeah. We have very delicious takoyaki, yeah. And the way that one is a green screen vodka, the one I did it, yeah. Oh, good night, Uchi. Please sleep well, and Winnie, good night too. I wish you both sweet dreams and a good night of rest. Yeah, love you both. Bye. Mwah. Hello, Sneak. Welcome. Can I get a beer? Sure, we can get a beer, yeah. Coming right up. What kind of beer? Blonde, dark, red. Please let me know which one, yeah. In the meantime, let me get you something fresh, yeah. Oh, normal beer? Alright, yeah. Okay. I don't know if I have it though. I don't think I have the beer. Oh, that's right handed. I give it one. They give one to you, yeah. Peter King, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the maid cafe. May I take your order, yeah? Alright. Yes, Bobo. We have a special suit with some very comfy beds, yeah. Where you can get some rest, yeah. Truck? You wanna be building? Well, alright. Why did you not order anything from our tasty menu, yeah? You think you can come here and not buy anything and just hang around for free, yeah? If you wanna leave this place, you'd better order some food and enjoy it, yeah. Because if you don't, you're a big piece of shit, yeah. I'm doing my best to serve the customers, and you've been just standing there without ordering anything, wasting my time, yeah. This is a big cat cafe. There are a lot of people, yeah. Come on. Does I know something, for fuck's sake? That make me waste my time, yeah. Well, I love you anyway, though. I'll close one eye up for you just because you're a friend. No, Archie, no sand. Only tasty food here, yeah. That sand is not a food, yeah. No, Bobo, it's a special suite. There are more than one bed in the suite, yeah. Doll is sleeping there. You may choose one of the other beds, yeah. Alright, I believe Oreki, okie dokie. Coming right up, yeah. Alright, Iki, why the fuck are you not sleeping right now, you little piece of shit? Like, you came here a couple of days ago, like, made a super emotional moment, and we bonded over your departure, and then you come here like you don't have school or anything, like we didn't live through that moment. We all cried together. We thought you were like going away for a long time, and then you just appear like it's nothing. Huh? Do you think I cried for nothing? Huh? And you even broke your leg. Why the fuck aren't you resting? Are you stupid? We care about your health. You should be sleeping right now, healing your fucking broken bones, you donkey. Love you though. Oh no. Good night. Sleep well, little doggy. I promise you I won't eat you when you sleep. I'm a good cat, yeah. Well, Archie, we have Billy on the maid cafe menu, yeah. Just another thing you can order. Yeah, yeah. So, okay. Should be doing the tier list. You have to choose for one. Let me make a poll. Okay, I'll make a poll, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell, guys, you're fucking masochists. Why the fuck do you wanna be bullied so hard? That's for all of you. That's for drug, for friends in AQ. Well, Archie, apparently. Jesus Christ. Archie, how the fuck do we have so many enemies? Like, that's surprising. Damn. Like, honestly, I'm amused. I've never seen someone that was like less than a mosquito until now. Like, congrats. Being hated by so many people must feel so weird. Like, imagine walking down the street and everybody wants to strangle you. Jesus. Wow. Can't relate. I'm liked by everybody after all. I know you might be a little bit jealous, but it's okay, you know. Hate is a strong feeling. After all, well, may not end up good for you, but people love hating. Yeah. But don't worry, Archie. I like you. Mwah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I see that the bullying is a very popular article here in the maid cafe. Yeah. Yeah, but Drac, did you already meet for Archie or for yourself? No, Drac, I don't wanna make you cry. You don't need to redeem so many bullying. Drac, save your money. Besides, I redeemed more than once when one is enough, you know? I could go hard, but I would give you what you want. So, I will bully you by not bullying you. I'll just tell you how amazing you are, how beautiful and strong you are, how there is nobody that's kinder than you, and nicer than you, and I bet you're surrounded by friends, and by people that love you deeply, because you're a great human being. And I know that's not what you wanna hear, because you came here to get bullied. But I won't, because you're not gonna get a redeem that you redeemed so many times. And that's sort of like a punishment, you know. Oh, you wanna be bullied so much? Well, not today, Archie. Well, I mean, Drac. No, today, Drac. Yeah, you think you're so irrelevant I don't even remember who redeemed what. But that's okay. That's okay. Truth is I just have a very bad memory. I'm like a goldfish. That's not your fault. That's on me. Yeah. Yeah, like routines are being a little swept under the rug since a certain someone got like a shit ton of them in the span of like 5 seconds. Okay, Franci. Alright, I don't know you personally, and to be frank, I'm not really interested in getting to know you because I bet you're like a useless human being with no personality that tries to emulate fucking Patrick Bateman of all people. So that must mean you have no life outside of the internet. You're terminally online. You think you're great, you think you're an alpha, but truth is you're nothing. You wanna get bullied because you want to feel superior because you're thinking, oh, what she's saying is so stupid. I'm absolutely not like that. But the truth is, you are. You are. Open your eyes. Look at yourself in the mirror. Reflect on what you've done until now, and you'll see that I'm right. But I love you anyway, though. Yeah. Almost forgot that. I forgot to check the results of the ball. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. Hello, Mike. Yeah. Welcome to the Mate Cafe. May I take your order, yeah? Don't worry, you can repair emotional damage if you try to ignore it for the rest of your life. Oh, thanks. Thank you for reminding me to drink, yeah. Good night, thank you. Please have some sleep and sweet dreams. Remember, do not force yourself too much and rest so your leg can heal faster. Thank you so much for passing by tonight. Love you. Sleep well. Mwah. I didn't catch a break, but it is I, Dio Brando. That meme comes at the right time. I am like continuing just fucking super brain. I'm watching season 2 of Hanzo-Chan, and actually I wanted to read again Stable Run and actually finished the Jolion because I like left it at volume 11. Maximiliano, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Made Cafeña. May I take your order? And yeah, thank you. Please Get well soon. Yeah. Sorry, hiccup. Oh, it seems that you guys went to do the tier list now. Okie dokie. Okay, so let me actually remove all the made stuff. I think can end our roleplay here. It was fun while it lasted. Maybe it will come back in the future. Probably I'll make like a redeem or something. So tier list. You will choose which tier list to make. Little Weirdo 282, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire King, how are you? Okay, so here I am. You can choose like whatever tier list you want as long as it's something I'm familiar with. So you can like link stuff from tier list maker, for example. And it's up to you really. You guys choose. You're the ones that have to tell me what to do. Just, get some ideas out and I'll make a quick poll so you can choose which tier list we're gonna make. No, well, but that's not an option. I can do CBT tier list. Seaborka 8K, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire King, how are you? Right, wait, let me remove the POV. There it is. Onkame Shallow, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire King, how are you? No, well, I can't make a feed tier list already. I already made it. We already made a feed tier list. Yeah, last year actually. Europe countries tier list, but I can't really make one. I haven't visited a lot of different countries. I don't think I can have like a good opinion on them. I think you remind me to stretch. Yeah, we can do that, Boba. Although I think I don't remember all of the names. Cause I'm a bit stupid. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in so long. Oh yeah, we can do a Monster Hunter tier list too. Okay. Then what else? Give me 2 more options to put in the bowl. Monster Hunter is good. Like it's also the Mortal Kombat one is very specific, but I have knowledge, so I have more knowledge about Monster Hunter than Mortal Kombat, to tell you the truth. That's because I played Monster Hunter a lot more. And I had to carry Winnie on my back when we played together. Tier list of swear words. I don't know if I can make it, because I would have to include all the Italian variations and then we'd never end. My favorite is an Italian swearing that swears directly to God or Mother Mary or Jesus. Smash or pass with all the Pokemon. Fuck. That's not the tier list Volpo. That's a smash or pass. But I will consider it for a stream. I will make a stream. I will make a smash or pass stream. Screen flavors? Alright. Archive. I don't watch The Simpsons. Like I watched it when I was like very young, but never really watched them that much. Okay, alright. Not born at all. Alright. I think I'll make it just 5 minutes this time. Alright. Please feel free to vote for your favorite tier list between those 5. I actually have a preference, but I won't be voting because it wouldn't be fair. Because if I tell you what I wanna do, then you're all gonna vote that one just to make me happy. So I will shut up. I will let you guys do your thing with voting. Fuck, Archie, couldn't have. You told me this one earlier. I could have done a slasher movie tier list too. Okay, I keep that in mind for another stream with the smasher pass. Account Spingable, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang, how are you? Okay guys, voting the ball. Unbelievable tier list. You have 3 minutes sort of to vote, so don't waste the time. Come on, vote. You have the power to decide. And I'm not trying to convince you or anything, but that would be very nice of you if you could vote in the poll and also read my mind. Like, you know me, read my mind. Get vote for the option that I would like the most. You can do it. I'll track, don't worry, most of them are probably sleeping. That's a good thing. I've never played Azure Lane, it's boring to me, sorry. Come on, you can do it. You can make the right choice. Yeah, read my mind. I've never watched it either. Yeah, well, I will tell you. Yeah, well. What is it? Oh, thank you for reminding me to stretch, Archie. I will stretch. Yeah, I should. Maybe one day. A big bear. I will fight it with all my strength. Let me open your list maker in the meantime. The cute monsters to be cute. And I'm really sorry guys, you did not vote for the one I wanted. I really want to do the Monster Hunter tier list. And you're gonna be up for a very, very boring list because I don't watch a lot of anime. I mostly read manga and I haven't read or watched something actually in a long time because I have no time. So like probably most of the waifus will be in the I have no clue who they are tier. So I'm very sorry, but it will be very boring. I guess you recently enjoyed. I started reading recently Pumpkin Night because it's a slasher manga basically, but that's all. And I've been keeping up with Made in Abyss. Alright, why is it not centered, you motherfucker? Alright, this is like, this has 900 plus waifus, so let me just, hello Wendy, welcome, turn these off, and I'll put myself down here. And 1 second. that's the wrong one, wait. Okay. Where the fuck did I put Google? Okay. Alright, I'll make it a bit bigger. Okay, there it is. Robinson for the new. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang. Alright. Let's start with this tier list. So, I have no clue who she is. I have no clue who she is. No clue who she is. No clue. Albeit it says no idea. No idea. It kinda looks familiar, but I can't figure out who she is, so I don't remember her name, but I didn't like her. Like, it doesn't look like Paul. No, it's not Paul. It's not. It doesn't look like Robin either. No idea. Is she a lolly? Just put her there. She was fine, not my favorite. No idea. Oh, she's cute. B. Don't remember her name, but she's like the cute girl. She there. Wait, wait, let me thro actually. Hanzo-Chan is a shitty waifu. Sorry, I don't make the rules, she just says she's a shit waifu. No, not her. They don't know you. This one. Don't know. Don't know. Fucking lolly. Don't know. By the way, I'm putting a lolly only the ones that I know. If they're a lolly but I don't know them, they're going to don't know tier anyways. No idea. Bulma is alright. She's sort of mid tier. She's S tier. Android is like, she's the character that made me realize I was not straight. So of course she gets an S tier. Is this the one from Good Kiss, right? Can't tell, I'm too blind. Can you guys confirm if she's the one from Good Kiss? Good night, Truck. Sweet dreams and sleep well. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Mwah. I think, yeah, pretty sure. I haven't seen Good Kiss a long time ago, but she wasn't my favorite, but oh, she's S tier, sorry. I love her. Oh, I don't know. Chi-Chi, like, yeah. Chica's so cute. She's a dear. I love her. I want to give her headbutts. Okay, don't know. Wait, isn't this one Chiyake? Then who the fuck is she? Well, I'll put her in B. Don't know. No, don't know. Bad. She's big. She's big, but I don't think she's S. I think she's I don't remember the names, by the way. Not for all of them. Lolly. She's an A too. I love her. She's a B, not my favorite dragon. Dunno. She's B. Dunno. It's I think not the best, but overall Fairy Tail isn't really the best shonen, so dunno. Ah, fuck, wait. I've seen her somewhere. Oh, she's S tier. Fuck, I don't remember who she is though. Put her in the low just because I don't remember. I hate fuck. Wait, she's one of Hinata's mother? Fuck, I haven't watched Naruto in a while. I'll put her in the nod because I can't remember. Here this boys, I love her. Oh, the potato girl. Pink potato. She's a lolly. She tastes. Wait. No, wait. Arabella, and this is shit taste. More like it. Salty is like best waifu, okay? Love her. Then Hinata is B. No wait. Oh wait, I remember who she is. Oh, she's an A. She's an A. She's from the Seven Deadly Sins. I couldn't tell from the anime because she looked different in the manga, but she's A tier for me. I love her. This one is okay. No, yeah, don't remember. Sing. Go to sleep, Bobo. Then. Dunno. Never watched Darling in the Franxx, so there are a lot of like. Who was she? Wait. I've seen her somewhere. I'm full base. By the way, hi. Dunno. Never saw was a Kakegurui. Dunno. See. No wait, she wasn't the sister. So I'll keep her in lolly because I can tell. Dunno or don't remember. Dunno. Me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's the teacher. Like, sorry guys, I've watched not a lot of anime. I've read a lot of manga, so I mostly remember how they were drawn in the manga. Oh, she's the teacher, right? So she's an S. She's a lolly, but I would protect Canada. Then there are a lot of waifus that is S tier. And didn't really like her. Guess they're not adults. I haven't watched this anime. There are a lot of. Isn't this the girl from Chunibyo? Or am I? Because she looks really similar, but I'm not sure. Good night, Ale. Sleep well. Mwah. Oh fuck. Where was she from? I feel like I've seen her already somewhere. Seen for her, but I can't remember. So yum, yum, yum. Okay, so Pokemon trainers, they are children technically, so I will put them in the lolly category, and they don't really look like children to me. They look you know what, like, I'm not doing as much or pass, like, I'm just saying waifu. I like them, and you know, just keep them there for security reasons. Hello, Zipped. I don't even know the criteria. You know, just ranking them on my preference, like as the character. So you know what, she's a B and she's also a B, because they come from two of my favorite animes from Pokemon. So you know what, I can remember, so I'll put them there. Lucy, B. This is a Envy, right? Okay, dinner. Fuck, she's from thro, but she's not like a. I don't remember who she is. I watched it a long time ago. Yeah, stay in your place. Oh, she is the one from another. Is she? Or from one from Chunibi? Fuck, there are too many people with the same hairstyle. You know, either way, I'll put a B. I love lip sync. FMA. Oh, right. Right, I knew the art style was familiar. Put her in a scene because she didn't stick in my mind. Well, yeah, you go in S tier, baby. Manma, no, my heart. I love a Manma, but she's a lolly, so. Oh, you're a knee. Oh, she's from. How's it called? Wait, Kayon, I think. Pretty sure she's from Kayon, but I haven't watched it. So I'll put her in Tano, even though I know where she's from. Misa, you go in S tier. Misato is A tier. I don't remember what she did in One Piece, so you know, I'll put them there. Sorry. Hello, Waterman. We're doing a tier list of waifus. Misty is a thing, she's overrated in my opinion. There are too many people that I know what. Oh, Nami. Yeah, she's a good wife. There are too many people. Yeah, I am putting everyone from My Hero Academia that I recognize in the She Taste bracket. That's a sign to not your lips, basically. Aba, ping. Oh, she's not a lolly, by the way. She's like a short stack. But I liked her character. Her character was cool. She tastes. Oh, look how cute. Isn't he? I told you guys this would have been boring. You guys wanted to vote for the wife and not the Monster Hunter one? You did it to yourselves. Look, so many to go still. Holy. And most of them are gonna go in the I don't know them tier. Oh, this is the girl from Juniper. Okay. I don't remember who she is. Yeah, no, they could. But others didn't, and look at what's happening. We're gonna spend a lot of time here. Ah, yes. Okay, let me. Oh, fuck. I thought I could move it a little bit, but apparently I can't. My missus was cheating on me because I kept her looking at some pics of a guy on her phone. Turned out the guy was me. Archie. Jesus. Oh my god, that move. I love the same fucking character. The same tier. She was from A School of the Dead. They're all bad, they have no personality. Why did you take this one? It has too many characters. No, she was put it the girl, wait. But I have to. Look. I'll just skim. Oh, yeah, no, there are too many. Scroll like a sub. Yeah, like I'm trying, but you know what? I don't think I can do them all. Let's see, I'll just a few. Why is there a mousepad? A teeth mousepad picture for Shaltier? What the actual fuck? Hello Kevin, I'm doing a tier list. But it was a bad idea. Now I'm too tired to scroll, you know what, fuck it. We're doing it another time. I think it's the perfect moment for the reading ASMR. How about that? So I have a story that I'll try to finish. And we are reading The King in Red. Yellow, sorry. Didn't know I said red because I'm dumb. I thought, yeah, yellow. And then I said red and I was like, what the fuck, Hanzo? There it is. So, it's the book collects various stories, 10 different stories, and some of them have a common theme, which would be The King in Yellow, a story that is said to be haunted. Yeah, I've never read it until now, so it will be a new thing for all of us. So without further ado, let's begin. The Repair of Repetitions. Oh fuck, there's a French sentence as the first sentence. Ne rayonnent pas les feux, leur folie dure plus longtemps que la nôtre. Voilà toute la différence. Towards the end of the year 1920, the government of the United States had practically completed a program adopted during the last months of President Winthrop's administration. The country was apparently tranquil. Everybody knows how the tariff and labor questions were settled. The war in Germany, incident on that country's seizure of the Samoan Islands, and left no visible scars upon the Republic, and the temporary occupation of Norfolk by the invading army had been forgotten in the joy over repeated naval victories, and the subsequent ridiculous plight of General von Gartenlob's forces in the state of New Jersey. Cuban and Hawaiian investments had paid 100%, and the territory of Samoa was well worth its cost as a coaling station. The country was in a superb state of defense. Every coast city had been well supplied with land fortifications. The army, under the parental eye of the general staff, organized according to the Persian system, had been increased to 300,000 men, with a territorial reverse of a million, and 6 magnificent squadrons of cruisers and battleships patrolled the 6 stations of the navigable seas, leaving a steamer reserve amply fitted to control home waters. Good night, Franchi. Thank you so much for passing by. Have sweet dreams and sleep well. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Alfardilla, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. How are you? The gentleman from the West had at last been constrained to acknowledge that the college for the training of diplomats was as necessary as law schools are for the training of barristers. Consequently, we were no longer represented abroad by incompetent patriots. The nation was prosperous. Chicago, for a moment, paralyzed after Second Great Fire, had arisen from its ruins, white and imperial, and more beautiful than the white city which had been built for its plaything in 1893. Everywhere good architecture was replacing bad, and even in New York, a sudden craving for decency had swept away a great portion of the existing horrors. Streets had been widened, properly paved and lighted, trees had been planted, squares laid out, elevated structures demolished, and underground roads built to replace them. The new government buildings and barracks were fine bits of architecture, and a long system of stone quays, which completely surrounded the island, has been turned into parks, which proved a godsend to the population. Oh, hello, Lucan. I'm very sorry I'm not ending the stream right now, but if Luli is still streaming when I'm done, I'll be reading them. But we're finishing at 4 a.m. today, so like in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Just remind me about it before the end of the stream because I have a very terrible memory. The subsigning of the State Theatre and State Opera brought its reward. The United States National Academy of Design was much like European institutions of the same kind. Nobody envied the Secretary of Fine Arts, either his cabinet position or his portfolio. The Secretary of Forestry and Game Preservation had a much easier time, thanks to the new system of national mounted police. We had profited well by the latest treaties with France and England, the exclusion of foreign-born Jews as a measure of self-preservation, the settlement of the new independent state of Suwannee, the checking of immigration, the new laws concerning naturalization, and the gradual centralization of power in the executive all contributed to national calm and prosperity. When the government solved the Indian problem, squadrons of Indian cavalry scouts in native costume were substituted for the pitiable organizations tacked on to the sail of skeletonized regiments by a former Secretary of War. The nation drew a long sigh of relief when, after the colossal Congress of Religions, bigotry and intolerance were laid into their graves, and kindness and charity began to draw various sects together. Many to the millennium had arrived, at least in the new world, which after all is a word by itself. But self-preservation is the first law, and the United States had to look on in helpless sorrow as Germany, Italy, Spain, and Belgium writhed in the throes of anarchy, while Russia, watching from the Caucasus, stooped and bound them one by one. Hello Metagon, I'm reading The King in Yellow. Thank you so much for the follow, Skydozer. Welcome to the member gang. How are you? In the city of New York, the summer of 1899, it was signalized by the dismantling of the elevated railroads. The summer of 19,000 will live in the memories of New York people for many of a cycle. The Dutch statue was removed in that year. In the following winter began the agitation for the repeal of the laws prohibiting suicide, which bore its final fruit in the month of April 1920, when the first government lethal chamber was opened on Washington Square. I had walked down that day. Oh, Mia! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh dude! Welcome, welcome! Welcome raiders! How was the stream, Mia? Hope it went well. Let me introduce myself. Hello, I am Hanzo-Chan, a vampire queen. I mostly do ASMR, but sometimes thro. Today I am doing a subathon. That's like divided into 3 days because I can do an uncapped one, so you gotta do what you gotta do with what you have. Welcome, welcome. Ryax, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. How's the stream? Yeah. Were you doing ASMR as well? Oh, congrats for 1K. Nice, nice. Super happy. Oh, let me shut you out. There's usually Nino doing that, but you went to sleep. Who's stalking me? Okay, sorry. I got a friend messaging. Tonight we are reading a book called The King in Yellow, and it's basically 10 stories put together, or like horror stories. The book is from 19, I think it's 19 something. It was written like when Lovecraft was also writing, so kind of this time period. I don't remember the exact year. And you're welcome, yeah. I bet you'll reach 2K in no time. Oh, if you're feeling tired and want to rest, please feel free to do so. Streaming is very tiring, even if it doesn't look like so. A book. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. How are you? Okay. I just started the story. We're at page 3, so you haven't really missed anything, if you were wondering. Because it's 1895. Oh, I thought it was a bit later than that. Oh, that's good though. Good night, Archie. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. I'd walked down that day from Dr. Archer's house on Madison Avenue, where I had been as a mere formality. Hello, Fragoto. Hello, Asamo. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I'll call you Taka. Nice to meet you too. Ever since I'd fall from my horse 4 years before, I had been troubled at times with pains in the back of my head and neck, but now for months they have been absent, and the doctor sent me away that day, saying there was nothing more to be cured in me. It was hardly worth his fee to be told that. I knew it myself. Still, I did not grudge him the money. What I meant was the mistake which he made at first. When they picked me up from the pavement where I lay unconscious, and somebody had mercifully sent a bullet through my horse's head, I was carried to Dr. Archer, and he, pronouncing my brain affected, placed me in his private asylum, where I was obliged to endure treatment for insanity. Oh, David, I can't save the file, unfortunately. That's for when drawing. I wish I could save this PDF, but I can't edit it, so... Dirty boy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Hello, Sakitoko. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. At last, he decided that I was well, and I, knowing that my mind had always been as sound as his, if not sounder, paid my tuition, as jokingly called it, and left. I told him, smiling, that I would get even with him for his mistake, and I laughed heartily and asked me to call once in a while. I did so, hoping for a chance to even up accounts, but he gave me none, and I told him I would wait. The fall from my horse had fortunately left no evil results. On the contrary, it had changed my whole character for the better. From a lazy young man I put down, I had become active, energetic, temperate, and above all else, ambitious. There was only one thing which troubled me. I laughed at my own uneasiness, and yet it troubled me. Oh, thank you, Sakya. I really like those two colors together as well. Oh, thank you for reminding me to drink Deku. During my convalescence, I had bought and read for the first time The King in Yellow. I remember after finishing the first act that it occurred to me that I had better stop. I started up and flung the book into the fireplace. The volume struck the barred grate and fell open on the earth in the firelight. If I had not caught a glimpse of the opening words in the second act, I should never have finished it. But as I stooped to pick it up, my eyes became riveted to the open page, and with a cry of terror, or perhaps it was of joy so poignant that I suffered in every nerve, I snatched the thing out of the coals and crept shaking to my bedroom. I read it and reread it, and wept and laughed and trembled with the horror which at times assails me yet. Oh, it's okay, don't worry. I am Italian, so my English is far from being perfect too. Yeah, that's true. I read it with my horrible French accent. This is the thing that troubles me, for I cannot forget Carcosa, where black stars hang in the heavens, where the shadows of men's thoughts lengthen in the afternoon, when the twin suns sink into the lake of Hali, and my mind will bear for every memory of the polished mask. I pray God will curse the writer, as the writer has cursed the world with his beautiful, stupendous creation, terrible in its simplicity, irresistible in its truth. A word which now trembles before the King in Yellow. When the French government seized the translated copies which had just arrived in Paris, London, of course, became eager to read it. Hello, Azar! Welcome. It's called The King in Yellow, and it's a compilation of short stories. It is well known how the book spread like an infectious disease from city to city, from continent to continent, buried out there, confiscated there, denounced by press and pulpit, censored even by the most advanced of literary anarchists. No defined principles had been violated in those wicked pages, no doctrine promulgated, no convictions outraged. It could not be judged by any known standards, yet, although it was acknowledged that the supreme note of art had been struck in The King in Yellow, all felt that human nature could not bear the strain. nor thrive on words which the essence of purest poison lurked. The very banality and innocence of the first act only allowed the blow to fall afterward with more awful effect. Si on m'aurait dit que j'aurais été utile dans une histoire, ça aurait été incroyable. Blah. Fuck, I can't read that last one. Someone would have told me that I would have been useful in a story that would have been incredible. Incroyable. What the fuck? I knew a little bit of French, but I forgot everything. I'm super sorry for probably butchering that sentence. I tried. It was, I remember, the 13th day of April, 1920, that the first governmental little chamber was established on the south side of Washington Square, between Wooster Street and South 5th Avenue. The block, which had formerly consisted of a lot of shabby old buildings used as cafes and restaurants for foreigners, had been acquired by the government in the winter of 1898. Burpaspin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Also, hi Pog. No, I don't understand French, sadly. Maybe like a little bit still, but not that much. It's been like 10 years, basically since the last time I spoke French. Oh no, Bug, don't worry. I won't bite if you're trying to headbutt me. The French and Italian cafes and restaurants were torn down. The whole block was enclosed by a gilded iron railing and converted into a lovely garden with lawns, flowers, and fountains. In the center of the garden stood a small, white building, severely classical in architecture, and surrounded by the thickets of flowers. 6 Ionic columns supported the roof, and a single door was of bronze. A splendid marble group of the Fates stood before the door, the work of a young American sculptor, Boris Yvain, who had died in Paris when only 23 years old. I wish I could drink chocolate too, honestly. Hot chocolate seems like a very good drink to have right now. Yeah, we're on the same time zone, by the way. It's 3 in the morning here too. The inauguration ceremonies were in progress as I crossed the University Place and entered the square. I threaded my way through the silent throng of spectators, but was stopped at 4th Street by a cordon of police. A regiment of United States Lancers were drawn up in a whole square round the lethal chamber. On a raised tribune facing Washington Park stood the Governor of New York, and behind him were grouped the Mayor of New York and Brooklyn, the Inspector General of Police, the Commandant of the State Troops, Colonel Livingston, military aide to the President of the United States, General Blount, commanding at Governor's Island, Major General Hamilton, commanding the garrison of New York and Brooklyn, Admiral Buffby of the fleet in the North River, Sergeant General Laceford, the staff at the National Free Hospital, Senators Wise and Franklin of New York, and the Commissioner of Public Works. The tribune was surrounded by a squadron of hussars of the National Guard. Yarwood, 42, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. Oh, bye Sakya. Thank Thank you so much for passing by. And I hope to see you soon. Maybe next time. Sweet dreams and sleep well. Mwah. Bye bye. Matagon 224. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Vampire King. How are you? The governor was finishing his reply to the short speech of the Surgeon General. I heard him say, "The laws prohibiting suicide and providing punishment for an attempted self-destruction have been repealed. The government has seen fit to acknowledge the right of a man to end an existence which may have become intolerable to him, through physical suffering or mental despair. It is believed that the community will be benefited by the removal of such people from their midst. Since the passage of this law, the number of suicides in the United States has not increased. Now, the government has determined to establish a lethal chamber in every city, town, and village in the country. It remains to be seen whether or not the class of human creatures from whose desponding ranks new victims of self-destruction fall daily will accept the relief thus provided." Yeah, I love reading horror novels. Lovecraft is my favorite writer, so anything that's like of that kind of narration, I do love it. He paused and turned to the white little chamber. The silence in the street was absolute. The repellent death awaits him who can no longer bear the sorrows of this life. If death is welcome, let him seek it there. Then, quickly turned to the military aide of the president's household, he said, "I declare the lethal chamber open." And again, facing the vast crowd, cried in a clear voice, "Citizens of New York and of the United States of America, through me, the government declares the lethal chamber to be open." The solemn hush was broken by a sharp cry of command. The squadron of hussars followed out their governor's carriage. The lancers wheeled and formed along Fifth Avenue to wait for the commandant of the garrison, and the mounted police followed them. I left the crowd to gape and stare at the white marble death chamber, and, crossing South Fifth Avenue, walked along the western side of the thoroughfare to Bleecker Street. Then, I turned to the right and stopped before a dingy shop which bore the sign, "Hoburg Armorer." You're welcome, Puck. It's always a pleasure to read for you guys. I glanced in at the doorway and saw Hoburg busy in his little shop at the end of the hall. I looked up and, catching sight of me, cried in his deep, hearty voice, "Come in, Mr. Costain." Constance, his daughter, rose to meet me as I crossed the threshold, and held out her pretty hand, but I saw the blush of disappointment on her cheeks, and knew that it was another Costain she had expected, my cousin Louise. I smiled at her confusion and complimented her on the banner she was embroidering from a colored plate. Aldoberg sat riveting the worn greaves of some ancient suit of armor, and the ting, ting, ting of his little hammer sounded pleasantly in the quaint shop. "Hello, Eve Mouse." Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire King. How are you? Presently, he dropped his hammer and fussed about for a moment with a tiny wrench. The soft clash of the mail sent a thrill of pleasure through me. I love to hear the music of steel brushing against steel, the mellow shock of the mullet on tight pieces, and the jingle of chain armor. That was the only reason I went to see Hoberg. He had never interested me personally, nor did Constance, except for the fact of her being in love with Lewis. This did occupy my attention, and sometimes even kept me awake at night, but I knew in my heart that all would come right, and that I should arrange their future as I expected to arrange that of my kind doctor, John Archer. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. However, I should never have been troubled myself about visiting them just then, had it not been, as I say, that the music of the tinkling hammer had for me this strong fascination. I was sit for hours, listening and listening, and when a stray sunbeam struck the inlaid steel, the sensation it gave me was almost too keen to endure. My eyes would become fixed, dilating with a pleasure that stretched every nerve almost to breaking, until some movement of the old armor cut off the ray of sunlight. Then, still thrilling secretly, I leaned back and listened again to the sound of the polishing rag. Swish, swish, rubbing rust from the rivets. Constance worked with embroidery over her knees, now and then pausing to examine more closely the pattern in the colored plate from the Metropolitan Museum. "Who's it for?" I asked. Homework explained that in addition to the treasures of armor in the Metropolitan Museum, of which he had been appointed armorer, he also had charge of several collections belonging to rich amateurs. This was the missing greave of a famous suit, which a client of his had traced to a little shop in Paris on the Quai d'Orsay. He, Hoberg, had negotiated for and secured the greave, and now the suit was complete. He laid down his hammer and read me the history of the suit, traced since 1450, from owner to owner, until it was acquired by Thomas Steinbridge, when his superb collection was sold. This client of Hoberg's bought the suit, and since then the search for the missing greave had been patched until it was, almost by accident, located in Paris. Dieu Demis, 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? Did you continue search so persistently without any certainty of the grave being still in existence? I demanded. Of course, he replied coolly. Then, for the first time, I took a personal interest in Hoberg. It was worth something to you, I ventured. No, he replied, laughing. My pleasure in finding it was my reward. Have you no ambition to be rich? I asked, smiling. My one ambition is to be the best armorer in the world, he answered gravely. Constance asked me if I had seen the ceremonies in the lethal chamber. She herself had noticed cavalry passing up Broadway that morning, and had wished to see the inauguration, but her father wanted the banner finished, and she had stayed at his request. Did you see your cousin, Mr. Castaigne, there? She asked, with the slightest tremor of her soft eyelashes. No, I replied carelessly. Lewis' regiment is maneuvering out in Westchester country. I rose and picked up my hat and cane. Yeah, because there's the microphone in front of me, so sometimes the mouth doesn't get tracked That will. Are you going upstairs to see lunatic again? Laughed old Hoberg. If Hoberg knew how I loathed the word lunatic, he would never use it in my presence. It raises certain feelings within me which I do not care to explain. However, answered him quietly, I think I shall drop in and see Mr. Wilde for a moment or two. Poor fellow, said Constance, with a shake of the head. It must be hard to live alone year after year, poor, crippled, and almost demented. It is very good of you, Mr. Castaigne, to visit him as often as you do. I think he is vicious, observed Hoberg, beginning again with his hammer. I listened to the cold tinkle of the greased blades. When he had finished, I replied, No, he is not vicious, nor is he in the least demented. His mind is a wonder chamber, from which he can extract treasures that you and I would give years of our life to acquire. Hoberg laughed. I continued a little impatiently. He knows history, and no one else could know it. Nothing, however trivial, escapes his search, and his memory is so absolute, so precise in details, that were it known in New York that such a man existed, the people could not honor him enough. Nonsense, muttered Hoberg, searching on the floor for a fallen rivet. Is it nonsense? I asked, managing to suppress what I felt. Is it nonsense when he says that the Tassets and Hussars of the enamelled suite of armor, commonly known as the Princess Emblazoned, can be found among a mass of rusty theatrical properties, broken stoves, and wreck pickers' reviews in a garret in Pell Street? Hoberg's hammer fell to the ground, but he picked it up and asked, with a great deal of calm, how I knew that the Tassets and left Hussars were missing from the Princess Emblazoned. I did not know until Mr. Wilde mentioned it to me the other day, I said. He said they were in the garret of 998 Pell Street. Good night, Volk. Thank you for passing by. Nonsense, he cried. But I noticed his hand trembling under his leather apron. Is this nonsense too? I asked pleasantly. Is it nonsense when Mr. Wilde continually speaks of you as the Marquis of Avonshire and of Miss Constance? I did not finish, for Constance had started to her feet with terror written on every feature. Hoberg looked at me as slowly smoothed his leather apron. That is impossible, he observed. Mr. Wilde may know a great many things. But armor, for instance, and the Princess Emblazoned, I interposed, smiling. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Matakan. I hope I can help you sleep. Yes, he continued slowly, about armors also, maybe, but he's wrong in regard to the Marquis of Avonshire, who, as you know, killed his wife's traducer years ago and went to Australia, where he did not long survive his wife. Mr. Wilde is wrong, murmured Constance. Her lips were blanched, but her voice was sweet and calm. Let us agree, if you please, that in this one circumstance, Mr. Wilde is wrong, I said. I climbed the 3 dilapidated flights of stairs, which I had so often climbed before, and knocked at the small door at the end of the corridor. Mr. Wilde opened the door and I walked in. When he had double-locked the door and pushed a heavy chest against it, he came and sat down beside me, peering up into my face with his little light-colored eyes. Half a dozen new scratches covered his nose and cheeks, and the silver wires which supported his artificial ears had become displaced. And that I had never seen him so hideously fascinating. He had no ears, the artificial ones, which now stood out at an angle from the fine wire, were his one weakness. They were made of wax and painted a shell pink, but the rest of his face was yellow. I might better have reveled in the luxury of some artificial fingers for his left hand, which was absolutely fingerless, but it seemed to cause him no inconvenience, and he was satisfied with his wax ears. Shinder, oh look. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang, how are you? He was very small, scarcely higher than a child of 10, but his arms were magnificently developed, and his thighs as thick as any athlete's. Still, the most remarkable thing about Mr. Wilde was that a man of his marvelous intelligence and knowledge should have such a head. It was flat and pointed, like the heads of many of those unfortunate whom people imprison in asylums for the weak-minded. Many called him insane, but I knew him to be as sane as I was. I do not deny that he was eccentric. The mania he had for keeping that cat and teasing her until she flew at his face was like a demon, was certainly eccentric. I never could understand why he kept the creature, nor what pleasure he found in shutting himself up in his room with this surly, vicious beast. I remember once glancing up from the manuscript. I was standing by the light of some telos dips and seeing Mr. Wilde squatting motionless on his high chair, his eyes fairly blazing with excitement, while the cat, which had risen from her place before the stove, came creeping across the floor right at him. Before he could move, she flattened her belly to the ground, crouched, trembled, and sprang to his face, howling and foaming. They rolled over and over on the floor, scratching and clawing, until the cat screamed and fled under the cabinet. Mr. Wilde turned over on his back, his limbs contracting and curling up like the legs of a dying spider. He was eccentric. Mr. Wilde had climbed into his high chair and, after setting my face, picked up the dog's eared ledger and opened it. Henry B. Matthews, he read. Bookkeeper with Wizard and Company, dealers in church ornaments, gold April 3rd. Reputation damaged on the racetrack, known as a welcher, reputation to be repaired by August 1st. Retainer $5. He turned the page and ran his fingerless knuckles down the closely written columns. B. Greeny, Dusenberry, Minister of the Gospel, Fairbridge, New Jersey. Reputation damaged in the Bowery, to be repaired as soon as possible. Retainer $100. We coughed and handed called April 6th. Then you are not in need of money, Mr. Wilde? I inquired. Listen, he coughed again. Macy Hamilton Chester of Chester Park, New York City, called April 7th. Reputation damaged at Dieppe, France. To be repaired by October 1st. Retainer $500. Note: Seeing Hamilton Chester, Captain USS Avalanche, ordered home from South Sea squadrons in October 1st. Well, I said, the profession of repairer of reputations is lucrative. His colorless eyes sought mine. I only wanted to demonstrate that I was correct. You said it was impossible to succeed as a repairer of reputations. That even if I did succeed in certain cases, it would cost me more than I would gain by it. Today, I have 500 men in my employ who are poorly paid, but who pursue the work with an enthusiasm which possibly may be born of fear. These men enter every shade and grade of society. Some even are pillars of the most exclusive social temples. Others are the prop and pride of the financial world. Still others, all the undisputed sway among the fancy and the talent. I choose them at my leisure from those who rely and reply to my advertisement. It is easy enough. They all are cowards. I could trample the number in 20 days if I wished. So you see, those who have in their keeping the reputations of their fellow citizens I have in my pay. Let me turn on you, I suggested. Wrap this thumb over his corrupt ears and adjust the wax substitutes. I think not, he murmured thoughtfully. I seldom have to apply the whip, and then only once. Besides, they like their wages. How do you apply the whip? I demanded. His face for a moment was awful to look upon. His eyes dwindled to a pair of green sparks. I invite them to come and have a little chat with me, he said in a soft voice. A knock at the door interrupted him, and his face resumed its amiable expression. Who is it? He inquired. Mr. Steelhead, was the answer. Come tomorrow, replied Mr. Wild. Impossible, began the other, but was silenced by a sort of bark from Mr. Wild. Come tomorrow, I repeated. We heard somebody move away from the door and turned the corner by the stairway. Who is that? I asked. Arnold Steelhead, owner and editor-in-chief of the great New York Daily. He drowned on the ledger with his fingerless hand, adding, I pay him very badly, but thinks it's a good bargain. Arnold Steelhead, I repeated amazed. Yes, said Mr. Wild, with a self-satisfied cough. The cat, which had entered the room as he spoke, hesitated, looked up at him and snarled. He climbed down from the chair, squatting on the floor, took the creature into his arms and caressed her. The cat ceased snarling and presently began a loud purring, which seemed to increase in timbre as he stroked her. Where are the notes? I asked. I pointed to the table, and for the 100th time I picked up the bundle of manuscript entitled The Imperial Dynasty of America. Good night, Eve. Thank you for passing by. Sleep well. And sweet dreams. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Mwah. One by one, I studied the well-worn pages, worn only by my own handling, and although I knew all by heart from the beginning, when from Carcosa the Hydes, Astor, and Aldebaran to Castaigne, Louis de Calvados, born December 19th, 1877. I read it with an eager, rapt attention, pausing to repeat parts of it aloud, and dwelling especially on Hildred de Calvados, only son of Hildred de Castaigne, and the 10th Landes Castaigne, first succession, etc., etc. When I finished, Mr. Wild nodded and coughed. Speaking of your legitimate ambition, he said, how do Constance and Luce get along? She loves him, I replied simply. The cat on his knees suddenly turned and struck at his eye, and he flung her off and climbed onto the chair opposite me. And Dr. Archer, but it's a matter you can settle any time you wish, he added. Yes, I replied. Dr. Archer can wait, but it is time, said my cousin Louise. It is time, I repeated. Then he took another ledger from the table and ran over the list rapidly. We are now in communication with 10,000 men, he muttered. We can count on 100,000 within the first 28 hours, and in 48 hours, the state will rise en masse. The country follows the state, and the portion that will not. I mean California and the Northwest might better never have been inhabited. I shall not send them the yellow sign. The blood rushed to my head, but only answered, a new broom sweeps clean. The ambition of Caesar and of Napoleon appeals before that which could not rest until it had seized the minds of men and controlled even their unborn thoughts, said Mr. Wilde. You are speaking of the king in yellow, I groaned, with a shudder. He is a king whom emperors have served. I am content to serve him, I replied. Mr. Wilde said, rubbing his ears with his crippled hand. Perhaps Constance does not love him, he suggested. I started to reply, but a sudden burst of military music from the street below drowned my voice. The 20th Dragoon Regiment, formerly in garrison at Mount St. Vincent, was returning from the maneuvers in Westchester country to its new barracks on East Washington Square. It was my cousin's regiment. They were a fine lot of fellows, in their pale blue, tight-fitting jackets, jaunty buspies, and white riding breeches with the double yellow stripe into which their limbs seemed molded. Every other squadron was armed with lances, from the metal points of which fluttered the yellow and white pennons. The band passed, playing the regimental march. Then came the colonel and staff, the horses crowding and trembling, while their heads bobbed in unison, and the pennons fluttered from their lance points. The troopers, who rode with the beautiful English seat, looked brown as berries from their bloodless campaign among the farms of Westchester, and the music of their sabres against the stirrups and the jingle of spurs and carbines was delightful to me. As only he was riding with his squadron, he was as handsome an officer as I have ever seen. Mr. Wilde, who had mounted at a chair by the window, saw him too, but said nothing. Louise turned and looked straight at Oberg's shop as he passed, and I could see the flush on his brown cheeks. I think Constance must have been at the window when the last troopers had clattered by and the last pennons vanished into South Fifth Avenue. Mr. Wilde clambered out of his chair and dragged the chest away from the door. Yes, he said, it is time that you saw your cousin Louise. I locked the door, and I picked up my hat and stick and stepped into the corridor. The stairs are dark. Groping about, I set my foot on something soft, which snarled and spit, and I aimed the murderous blow at the cat, but my cane shivered to splinters against the balustrade, and the beast scurried back into Mr. Wilde's room. Passing Oberg's door again, I saw him still at work on the armor, but he did not stop, and stepping out in Bleecker Street, I followed the wood stair, skirted the grounds of the lethal chamber, and crossing Washington Park, went straight to my rooms in the Benedict. Here I lunched comfortably, read the Herald and the Meteor, and finally went to the steel safe in my bedroom and set the time combination. The 3 3/4 minutes which is necessary to wait lock is opening are to me called the moment. From the instant I set the combination to the moment when I grasp my knobs and swing back to solid steel doors. I live in an ecstasy of expectation. Those moments must be like moments passed in paradise. I know what I am to find at the end of the time limit. I know what the massive safe holds, secure for me alone, and the exquisite pleasure of waiting is heartily in haste when the safe opens, and I lift from its velvet crown a diadem of purest gold, and blazing with diamonds. I do this every day, and yet the joy of waiting, and at last touching again the diadem, only seems to increase as the days pass. It is diadem fit for a king among kings, an emperor among emperors. The king in yellow might scorn it, but it shall be worn by his royal servant. I held it in my arms until the alarm in the safe rang harshly, and then tenderly, proudly, I replaced it and shut the steel doors. I looked slowly back into my study, which faces Washington Square, and leaned on the window sill. The afternoon sun poured into my windows, and a gentle breeze stirred the branches of the elms and maples in the park. Now covered with buds and tender foliage, a flock of pigeons circled about the tower of the Memorial Church, sometimes alighting on the purple-tiled roof, sometimes welling downward to the lotus fountain in front of the marble arch. The gardeners were busy with the flower beds around the fountain, and the fleshy turned earth smelled sweet and spicy. A long banner, drawn by a fat white horse, clinked across the green sward, and watering carts poured showers of spray over the asphalt drifts. Around the statue of Peter Stuyvesant, which in 1897 replaced the monstrosity supposed to represent Garibaldi, children played in the spring sunshine, and nurse girls wheeled elaborate baby carriages with a reckless disregard for the pacifist occupants, which could probably be explained by the presence of half a dozen trim dragoon troopers languidly lolling on the benches. Through the trees, the Washington Memorial Arch glistened like silver in the sunshine, and beyond, on the eastern extremity of the square, the grey stone barracks of the dragoons and the white granite artillery stables were alive with color and motion. Okay, I'll finish the chapter and then I think I'll go to sleep because I'm too sleepy. I looked at the little chamber on the corner of the square opposite. A few curious people still lingered about the gilded iron railing, but inside the crowds, the paths were deserted. I watched the fountains ripple and sparkle. The sparrows had already found this new bathing nook, and the basins were covered with dusty feathered little things. 2 or 3 white peacocks picked their ways across the lawn, and a drab-colored pigeon sat so motionless on the arm of one of the fates that he seemed to be a part of the sculpture's stone. As I was turning carelessly away, a slight commotion in the group of curious loiterers around the gates attracted my attention. Alex 1298-8. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. How are you? A young man With nervous strides, I look the gravel path which leads to the bronze doors at the little chamber. It was the moment before the fates, and as he raised his head to those three mysterious faces, the picture rose from its sculptured perch, circled about for a moment, and welled to the east. The young man pressed his hand to his face, and then, with an undefinable gesture, sprang up the marble steps. The bronze door closed behind him, and half an hour later, the letters slouched away. The frightened pigeon returned to its perch in the arms of fate. I put my head. I went down in the park for a little walk before dinner. As across the central driveway, a group of officers passed. One of them called out, "Hello, Eltred." I came back to shake hands with me. It was my cousin Lewis, who stood smiling and tapping his board hilts with his riding whip. "Just back from Westchester," he said. "Been doing the bucolic. Milk and curds, you know. They're made in some bonnets," he said, "Yo, and I don't think when you told them they are pretty." "And heard that for the square menu at Delmonico's. What's the news?" "There is none," I replied pleasantly, "as a regiment coming this morning." "Did you? I didn't see you. Where were you?" "Mr. Walder's window." "Oh hell," he began impatiently. "The man is stark mad. I don't understand why you..." So annoyed I fell by his outburst and begged my pardon. "Really, old chap," he said, "I don't mean to run down a man like you, a man you like. But for the life of me, I can't see what the deuce you find in common with Mr. Wild. He's not well bred, to put it generously. He's hideously deformed. His head is the head of a criminally insane person. You know yourself, he's been in an asylum. So have I," interrupted him calmly. "Hello, Kenneth. Welcome, welcome." Louise looked startled and confused for a moment, but recovered and slapped me heartily on the shoulder. "You are completely cured," he began, but I stopped again. "I suppose you mean that it was simply acknowledged never to have been insane." "Of course, that's what I mean." I laughed. I disliked his laugh because I knew it was forced, but I nodded gaily and asked him where he was going. Lace looked after his brother officers, who had now almost reached Broadway. We had intended to sample a Brunswick cocktail, but to tell you the truth, I was anxious for an excuse to go and see Halberg instead. "Come along, I'll make you my excuse." We found Aldoberg, neatly attired in a fresh spring suit, standing at the door of his shop and sniffing the air. "I had just decided to take Constance for a last stroll before dinner," he replied, to the impetuous volley of questions from Louise. We did a walking on the park terrace along the North River. Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck. Oopsie. I was just in my headphones and it kinda touched. At the moment, Constance appeared and grew pale and rosy by turns, as Louise bent over her small gloved fingers. I tried to excuse myself, alleging an engagement uptown, but Louise and Constance would not listen, and so I was expected to remain and engage Aldoberg's attention. After all, it would be just as well if I kept my eye on Louise, I thought, and when they hailed a Spring Street horse car, I got in after them and took my seat beside the armorer. "I have let go. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the member gang, how are you?" The beautiful line of parks and granite terraces overlooking the wharves along the North River, which were built in 1910 and finished in the autumn of 1917 and become one of the most popular promenades in the metropolis. They extended from the Battery to 19th Street, overlooking the noble rivers and affording a fine view of Jersey Shore and Holland's opposite. Cafes and the restaurants were scattered here and there amongst the trees, and twice a week military bands on the garrison played in the kiosks of the parapets. We sat down in the sunshine on the bench at the foot of the equestrian statue of General Sheridan. Costas dipped their sunshade to shield their eyes, and she and Lewis began a murmuring conversation which was impossible to catch. Holdoberg, leaning on his ivory-headed cane, lighted an excellent cigar, the maid to which I politely refused. I smiled at vacancy. Good night, good night. Thank you so much. I hope that you will sleep well and have sweet dreams. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. The sun hung low above the Staten Island woods, and the bay was dyed with golden hues reflected from the sun-warmed sails of the shipping in the harbor. Now thank you for my stretch and drink. Brigs, schooners, yacht, clumsy ferryboats, their decks swarming with people, railroad transports carrying lines of brown, blue, and white freight cars, stateless on the steamers. The glassy trams, steamers, coasters, dredgers, scows, and everywhere, pervading the entire bay, impudent little tugs, puffing and whistling officiously. There were the craft, which churned the sunlight waters as far as the eye could reach, in calm contrast to the hurry of sailing vessel, and streamers all in the fleet of white warship lay motionless in midstream. Constance's merry laugh aroused me from my reverie. What are you staring at? She inquired. Nothing. The fleet, I smiled. Then Lewis told us what the vessel were, pointing out each by its relative position to the other at Fort on Governor's Island. The little cigar-shaped thing is torpedo boat, he explained. There are 4 more lying close together. The Yarn, Tarpon, the Falcon, the Sea Fox, and the Octopus. The gunboats just above are the Princeton, the Champlain, the Stillwater, and the Erie. Next to them, lighted cruisers Farragut and Los Angeles, and above them the battleships California and Dakota, and the Washington, which is the flagship. These 2 squatty-looking chunks of metal which are anchored there off Castle William are the double-turreted monitors, terrible and magnificent. Behind them lies the ram, Ocelot. Constance looked at him with deep approval in her beautiful eyes. All lots of things he knows who are sold there, she said, and we all joined in a laugh which followed. Presently Lewis rose with a nod to us and offered his arm to Constance, and strolled away along the river fall. Holberg watched them for a moment and then turned out to me. Mr. Wilde was right, he said. I have found the missing deserts and left quiescent, but the princess emblazoned in a foul junk carried in Pell Street, 1998, I inquired with a smile. Yes, Mr. Wilde is a very intelligent man, observed. I want to give him the credit of this most important discovery, continued Hobart, and I intend it shall be known that he is entitled to the fame of it. He will thank you for that, answered sharply. Please say nothing about it. Do you know what it is worth? Said Hobart. No, $50, perhaps. It is valued at 500, but the owner of the princess emblazoned will give $2,000 to the person who completes his suite. That their word also belongs to Mr. Watt. He doesn't want it. He refuses it, answered angrily. What do you know about Mr. Wilde? He doesn't need the money. He is rich, or will be. Richer than any living man except myself. What will we care for money then? What will we care? He and I, when what? Demanded Oberg, astonished. You will see, I replied. Oh my god, again. He looked at me narrowly, much as Dr. Archer used to, and I knew he thought I was mentally unsound. Perhaps it was fortunate for him that he did not use the word lunatic just then. No, I replied, to his unspoken truth. I'm not mentally weak. My mind is as healthy as Mr. Watt's. I do not care to explain just yet what I have on hand, but it is an investment which will pay more than mere gold, silver, and precious stone. It will secure the happiness and prosperity of a continent. Yes, a hemisphere. Oh, said Oberg, and eventually, I continued more quietly, to secure the happiness of the whole world, and incidentally your own happiness and prosperity as well, as Mr. Wilde's. Exactly, I smiled, but I could have throttled him for taking that tone. He looked at me in silence for a while and then said very gently, Why don't you give up your books and studies, Mr. Castaigne, and take a tramp among the mountains somewhere or other? You used to be fond of fishing. Take a cast up too. The truth their angle is. I don't care for fishing anymore, I answered, without a shade of annoyance in my voice. You used to be fond of everything, he continued. Athletics, yachting, shooting, riding. I have never cared to ride since my fall, I said quietly. Ah, yes, your fall, he repeated, looking away from me. I did this nonsense had gone far enough, so I brought the conversation back to Mr. Wilde, but he was scanning my face again in a manner highly offensive to me. Mr. Wilde, I repeated, do you know what he did this afternoon? He came downstairs and nailed a sign over the hall door next to mine. It read, Mr. Wilde, repairer repetitions, third bell. Do you know what repairer repetitions can be? I do, I replied, suppressing the rage within. Oh, he said. Louis and Constance came strolling by and stopped to ask if we would join them. Hobart looked at his watch. At the same moment, a puff of smoke shot from the casemates of Castle William, and the boom of the sunset cannon rolled across the water and was re-echoed from the highlands opposite. The flag came running down from the flagpole. The buckle sounded on the white decks of the warship, and the first electric light sparkled out from the Jersey shore. As I turned to the city with Oberg, I heard Constance murmur something to Lewis, which I did not understand. Well, Lewis whispered, My darling, in reply, and again, looking ahead with Oberg through the square, I heard the murmur of sweetheart, and my own Constance, and I knew the time had nearly arrived when I should speak of important matters in my cousin Lewis. And that is where we'll be ending the stream, because I am my voice is starting to enjoyed the follow. Welcome to the Vampire Gang. I'm very sorry you came right at the end of the stream. Okay, so the first day of my Subathon has ended, but we have tomorrow and the day after still to go. Alright, so someone, okay, Little Luli, okay, let me see if they're still alive. Okay, they're in a BRB stream. Alright, I'll wait a couple of minutes for her to come back. Oh wait, I think she's going to bed. Well, okay, Loli is doing birthday Subathon. Okay, I'll drop. I'm too tired. I can't wait. I'll drop you off there, cause I really need to go to bed. So here is the raid message that you can copy and paste. You can join my Discord if you'd like, and follow me on my, if you can type, on my socials. And guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. I'll see you tomorrow at midnight for the second day of our Subathon. I love you all.